onions into onion rings. Oh, really? It's okay. I had a very weird dream last night. I was being chased by ghosts. I don't know. And every time I kept running, they kept catching me. But every time I kept walking, they didn't catch me. Maybe somebody's saying, walk before you can run, chef. Maybe somebody's trying to tell me something. Who knows? Who knows? Those are the worst, the scary ones. I don't know, they weren't like as scary as such. I think it was like somebody trying to make a point to me. I think maybe somebody telling me to slow down, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? Right. Butternut squash is ready. Let's going to get this puree down. Let's turn that off. I'm going to pop these into a little pan as well, or a little dish. So I'm going to pop these away. Set these aside first, because we don't need to cook them right this second. But no, it's not going to be too long. Let me set these inside a bowl. Hey Josh, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. I dreamt my daughter was like kidnapped last night. Ugh, terrible. Well, it's not good when you, especially like your little loved ones or kids or anything like that. That would frighten the hell out of you, right? But yeah, for me, I was just being chased by ghosts. Every time I started walking, they stopped chasing me. Every time I was running, they were chasing me. It's so bizarre. Hey Sphinx, welcome back. Dreams are they are so weird, but sometimes they mean something, right? And like sometimes you can't understand it until like later on, until it's happened or something. So I feel like sometimes they're messages, or sometimes they just like to scare the living daylights out of you, right? Or some are very bizarre. Where are we at now? Had a horror dream some time ago. I could not cook. Dreams telling you maybe to stop trying to avoid what you're worried about. Could be. Could be. Could be anything. Who knows? I feel like it's probably trying to tell me maybe I need to slow down a little bit. I'm like, at the moment, I'm like trying to go 100 miles an hour, trying to do so much, especially on Fridays. Like Fridays, I've got like so much to do. And I'm trying to push with more content, trying to push for like more viewers and things, reaching out to professionals and things like that. So I've been doing quite a lot of work on streams. So there's lots of things I've been working on. New streams new different types of streams I want to be doing as well. So got a lot going on at the moment. Yeah, I know a lot of are triggered by anxiety, stress most of the time. Alcohol produces lucid dreams, things like that. Well, I've kind of gone teetotal since I've had my holiday, so I've had no alcohol since, well, for a week now. So I'm going to see if I can go for a few months. I'm going to go a little bit, look after myself a little bit better again. Right, so look. It's nice to take a break now and again from it, if you know what I mean. Give yourself a little bit of a rest, especially from holidays and things like that. Right, so just slice this up. Very nice. But how you doing, Josh? Anyway, it's so lovely to see you. Welcome back. I know you're kind of coming on a very bizarre topic. Very bizarre topic. But it's good to see you. Guys, I'm so happy with like my drop frames. I mean, we got very little, but it's so much better compared to like Friday stream. Friday stream, it was like buffering every couple of seconds, and like I feel like stream quality's got a lot better now. So I'm glad we got it like kind of pretty much almost fixed. But I mean, you're always going to get a little minor drop frames, but consistency is very important to me. Very important. Right, okay, so pop some of these in here. Kayubi, thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing today, amigo? I hope you're having a grand Monday, and thank you for joining us. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome, my friend. Right, let me do the garlic and ginger, and then we're going to blend this down. And then we just need to pane the... Let's have a look. What else do I need to do? Just need to pane the spinach and blue cheese. So flour, egg, and panko crumbs, which I've got. Pretty much cook the pork down, and we can just pull this dish together very nicely. Fantastic. So, all right. I'm well, chef, and I lurk often. Josh, I appreciate the lurk, and you know I appreciate all my lurkers who are here. Even if you don't talk much with me in chat, that's absolutely no problem. It's just nice to hear from you now and again, and good to see you. I only drink for once or twice a month, but my food habits the past 2 months have been awful. It happens to us both. It happens to all of us, you know. Like, especially if you like really enjoy food lots, and you're like, I really shouldn't, but you know, I will. Happens to us all. But it's just trying to get yourself into a balance of like, okay, I've gone a bit crazy for Christmas, or now it's time to calm down. I know it's not being Christmas, but I'm just saying for those kind of scenarios. We all do it. We all do it. Right, so ginger's ready. Perfect. Well, I'm well, chef, and I look. Oh, sorry, I already read that one, didn't I, Josh? Sorry. I appreciate it, man. Okay, so a little bit of garlic as well. I want about 1 clove of garlic for this, or 2. I think I've used up all the ones left in here. Let me have a look very, very quickly. And also, okay, yeah, I need to change my goal as well. Thank you so much again for the huge generosity this morning, for the tips. Goodness me, I can't even say thank you. Thank you is just not enough for me. It really isn't. Thank you so much for the support. That's crazy. Let me just change this very quickly, guys. 2 seconds. So I can just carry on with the camera goal. So if we get to $600, we're going to get brand new cameras, the Brio cameras, the Logitech Brio, 3 of them. So we can get that upgraded on the stream. Webcam upgrade. I'll just put that. That's fine. We're on 165, I believe. So put any date. Doesn't really matter. 0909 2019. There we go. Perfect. Oof. Right, let me switch this over to live. There we go. Cool. I eat fairly healthy due to some like health stuff, but I love watching this stream for ideas and flavor combinations and such. Larry, I really appreciate that. I'm so glad I'm helping you learn and helping you pick up tips and things like that. That's good to hear. I'm so glad you're learning something from me, amigo. And it's not just you guys are learning. I mean, you guys teach me a lot of things every day, whether it's like pronunciations of words or stuff with food, or, you know, it works both ways. It works both ways. You guys teach me a lot of things, and I appreciate you guys. Right, so top and tail these. Just take these off. Perfect. And watch your fingers. There's my little knife. I think it's over here. Perfect. I said one garlic clove, but these are quite small, so I'm just going to use these up. That's fine. 1 or 2. Or like 4 on here, because they're quite small, but that's okay. Right. So yeah, and also tomorrow, guys, we're going to be making, what do they say we're making? Black bean enchiladas. So I'm going to make a nice little black bean stew. I got a green pepper in the fridge. We're going to use up with lots of flavors in there. We're also going to put in, what else? Lots of other things. What was it? Oh yeah, green hatch chili we're going to be using. I wish I should have got some fresh, but the stuff comes in frozen. You can use it all year round. They make like a big bulk of it, and it's pretty good quality stuff, to be honest with you, or frozen. But we're going to use some of that as well. Recipe: 1 clove. It's 1 bowl later. Change your mind. More garlic, right? More garlic. Okay, so all the skins off that. Perfect. Put that in the bin. So I'm going to grate this down again with my microplane, which I've got on the side. Perfect. So, and then once we've done this, I'm going to start doing my puree. Don't want that to go too cold. It's still pretty hot, which is good. So you don't really want it when you're doing purees and things like that. You always want to kind of blend them down while they're still hot, so you can get a good consistency. Hey man, I'm 17. I worked in a small restaurant as a waiter in Italy. Since I started to love the cooking, but pizza is like the most beautiful thing in the world, especially Italy or Nepal. I've never really been to Italy. I'd love to go one day. There's like so many things I want to do, and like especially with like Italian cooking, pastas, pizzas, and all the fresh, proper, authentic Italian foods. It's so great. And that's fantastic, Kyubi, and thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. And it's lovely to have you here. Hope you're enjoying the stream. And thank you again, my friend. I appreciate it. Where are we at now? Yeah, I agree. I love mushrooms. Other things like that too. Yeah, there's so much great produce out there. It's just about finding it and finding the right places where you can get some good quality ingredients, so you can make a really good quality dish. So, I mean, it sometimes can be hard, depending on like location where you are and like, you know, whether you can get these kind of fresh foods. And I know some people in my chat, they sometimes have issues with trying to get proper fresh ingredients, and it's difficult. I understand, but you just got to make the best of what you got in your like local area. You just got to look hard and try and find those like small local businesses, you know, which will really kind of help you out and really help with things. Okay, so garlic, ginger, ready to go. Just going to pop that on top of that veg there. That'll be fine where it is. Perfect. I'm going to give this a clean down. I'm going to start blending this. So I'm going to set this aside. Go get my blender. Pop that into the socket and we can start blending that. I do need to drain it off first. And then if I need to add any more liquid, we can do. So yeah. Thankfully, where I live, beef and pork is cheaper in abundance. Oh, really? That's crazy. I mean, yeah, if you can get hold of some good quality beef and pork and it's pretty cheap, that's fantastic. But yeah, sometimes it can be quite costly for doing things. Maybe we'll do like a stream of like where you can spend like $10 on a certain item, or a couple of items, sorry, and we can make a dish out of it. It seems like a fun stream to do. Kind of help you guys out to make something out of nothing. Or another one would be great, right? I was actually thinking of changing Friday Cook Along and changing it to like leftover stream. So whatever I've got left over in my fridge, I would just make something that day. I'd probably need your feedback on that though, guys, whether you want that kind of to happen. The only thing, the downside with me dropping the cook along is like I still want to keep recipes up on the website for you guys, so maybe I can do like the leftover streams and do the recipe afterwards. But I don't know how you'd feel about this, but I might start a poll and ask you guys over the next few weeks, maybe if you're in Discord and you can enter the poll, that'll be great. But I haven't done the poll yet, but I would definitely like your feedback on it. If you're not on Discord as well, that is there, guys. But north of Italy, the pizza is like bad for like good pizza. For a good pizza, you need to come in like Sud Italy. The best place for a pizza is like Nepal. In fact, like Margarita is like born in Nepal. Yeah, there's probably some really good places. I bet you the pizzas in the bad places are even far better than the ones over here or where we are. But I always prefer pizza making it fresh or making your own. It's always good. But I'd love to try those experiences. That'd be great. That's a great idea. Leftovers and like $10 streams would do like wonderfully. I feel it would, Matt. I just want to get more people like kind of more of their like opinion on how they feel about it. I feel like I need to change the cook along stream a little bit. So yeah, but I'd like to keep the recipes. So like if we did the $10 stream, I would put those recipes on my website so you guys would have it. So you're not missing anything. Cost of pizza is like $250 here. That's crazy. What, for a whole pizza? That's crazy cheap. Right, okay. So we're going to drain this off. So, sieve. Gotcha. Drain this off very nicely. Set this aside. Perfect. Oh, guys, the garlic is beautiful. Really nice. And look, just crushes in your fingers and your hands, so this is where it should be. It's like mush. So if it's still pretty hard, I would say you need to cook it for longer. But if it's looking like that, where you can just crush it in your fingers, fantastic. Perfect. It is super cheap. I mean, what kind of size and what kind of toppings for like $2.50? Or is that like per slice? I mean, I'd say like for the whole pizza, right? $5 is the cheapest I've seen here, but it's not made with like the best of ingredients. Yeah, usually the cheaper ones over here aren't so great. I mean, I'm quite happy to pay a little bit more and get some good quality pizza, to be honest with you. rather than getting some cheap and rubbish one. But everyone has their differences, right? Everyone likes different things. At Milano, the cost is like $15. See, I feel like about $10 for a pizza is about average around here, right? $10 to $15. I feel like that would be about average. Yeah, $2.50. That's cheap, super cheap. Is that like by like a family-run business as well? Sounds like it is. Made with fresh, honest ingredients. Sounds really good. Right, let me plug this in. I'm just going around the side a sec, just so I can plug my blender in. So we're not going crazy. And as long as I don't pull anything out, we won't have any issues. There we go. Right, cool. Let me grab my spoon. Just drop this in here. We drain them off. Might need a touch more water as well. Now this is the point where, like with most purees, you would add butter and things like that. I mean, yeah, butter is great to add in it, but it's not so healthy. But you can still make a very delicious, creamy puree without the butter, just by using great stock or great flavors in there like the thyme and the garlic. It's just going to really help a lot, so you don't need to go too crazy with it. So right, let's put this in here. I'll blend this down very nicely. I'm going to set that liquid aside. I'm going to keep it just in case I need it. That's fine, it's not a problem. Right, so this shouldn't be too loud. I say it shouldn't, but if it's a little bit crazy, just turn your headsets down now, just to give you a little heads up. Just so it shouldn't be that loud. Oh my god, the smell from this is fantastic. All that garlic and thyme and oh my goodness me. Did I have a little bit of squash just land on me? Probably. Just cover my hand over the top. Hey, Pyramid Heads, what's up, buddy? Welcome back. So good to see you. How's your Monday going, amigo? How is your cheeky Monday going, my friend? Might not be noisy for you, but hell of a noisy for me. With a small child in the house, we're at the same habit of providing a warning before using noisy applications. Instead of like a small child to warn you, you have to warn chat. Pretty much, Craig. Pretty much. Good, and I'm doing fantastic, Pyramid. Doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. Who wants to eat a $5 pizza? It's got to be the best. Especially Cheese Pizza should know this because he makes proper fresh dough, proper fresh pizzas. And if you guys aren't following Cheese Pizza, I would recommend go give him a follow because he's a lovely chap. He's very passionate about making pizza, homemade pizzas, making homemade doughs. He also does a lot of other cooking as well. He's a very foodie chap. Please go give him some follows, guys, if you haven't done so already. Hey, Red Bull True. Welcome back, buddy. So good to see you. It's good to see all of you guys today. Thank you so much for hanging out today. And thank you for the crazy support as well, guys. I really appreciate it. I can't stop saying thank you. This is how much it means to me. Oh my god. Beautiful. Silky, delicious. You've got the garlic, the thyme. Fantastic. Just needs seasoning though. So a bit of salt in there. Not going too crazy. I thought that was my stomach, Kappa. If your stomach sounds like that, I'd be very concerned, Matt. My wife bought me one of those a couple of weeks ago. What did she buy you a couple of weeks ago, amigo? I know you're in the midst of chats. Chef, stop jumping in. Crikey, Matt, if your stomach sounds like that, I'd be very concerned. Very concerned. Right, it's the cheese. There we go. Let's give you a shout out. I know it's always weird to kind of shout yourself out. It's a bit weird, but I'll do it for you, good sir. Sure, I'll do it for you. Cheese, I really feel like doing a dessert pizza. It's something I haven't done, and I feel like I would like to do it. Become Venom when I'm hungry. Crikey. It's like the Incredible Hulk, right? You don't want to see me when I'm hungry. I turn green. Thanks, John. You're always welcome, buddy. I appreciate you being a part of this community. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Right. Southern Italy, we have too many problems like mafia, corruption, little work. People are like very welcoming for like the pizza. It's like super cheap here. This is like very sad for this. Like, I will go to German like next year. I think wherever you are, there's always like problems or corruption, or it doesn't matter where you live. You'll never find like somewhere that's like a perfect place. I think every country has its own problems. And I think at the end of the day, you just got to kind of avoid those things and just keep away from them, and as best as you can. And then just kind of find the places that you like the little pizza family-run places, or little foodie places or restaurants or things like that that make you happy, you know. So I think wherever you live, doesn't matter where, there's always something. No such thing as perfection. No such thing. Right, let me remove this blender because we're done blending. You should do it. I've enjoyed the dessert pizzas I've made. Yeah, I feel like I need to. I might do like kind of almost like an enriched dough, but like do a sweet dough, if you know what I mean. Though I don't have the knack for like pear and dessert flavors, so usually I go with like established recipes. Okay. I don't know. I feel like I've got so many dessert combinations, it's ridiculous. I could even do like, say for example, a pizza with like figs, honey, pistachios, and maybe like some cream cheese or like some creme fraiche or mascarpone to go on there. I think that would be quite nice. You should be careful with the cream cheese and stuff. Probably could cook it and then just put it on after. So rather just cook the base. Excuse me. Cook the base and then you can put the toppings on after. So there's lots of ways you could do it. I love hidden places. They seem to be the best. They are. They're little hidden gems. That's what we call them, hidden gems, right? I think I have like contract that says I have to work 2 hours, but I work 8 hours or more. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it depends on what job you're working at, but sometimes you can have like a no-hour contract, which means they give you whatever hours they've got. You're not like required to have a certain amount, maybe just 2 hours your minimum you're supposed to have, but they can give you more or whatever. Depends on the job, I guess. Right, let me put these away in the sink, so do a little bit of wash up, I think.